So this kind of sucks. Um, it's the day after Thanksgiving, 2024, and I can't walk. I'm unable to walk at this moment. A few weeks ago, I was repairing a vehicle, and then I got to the place. The guy has a basketball court or like a basketball hoop outside of his place. So I said, okay, let me try to at least see what I can do since it's been a long time since I played some basketball. Uh, Long story short, uh, when I was younger, the last time I played ball at a place where I would always play basketball, I was able to at least grab the rim, like get close to at least dunking. But that was a long time ago, like a lifetime ago. So I figured now that I'm a little more overweight or a little more heavier, a little bit older, let me see if I can at least jump, right? So I can't jump as high as I used to be able to. And all I did was try to jump and reach the backboard at least, see if I could jump. I mean, I could touch the net, but the idea is to be able to dunk. So did it once, twice, the third time, and the fourth time I tried to, at least try to get a touch the backboard so I could at least say that I did something, to feel the accomplishment or to feel like I did it. I landed on he has the backboard, or I'm sorry, he has the basketball rim, where the basketball rim has the pole, and then it has the support base. It's like a large plastic container. You're either supposed to put like concrete or like water in it. So that's what my left foot landed on, and I fractured my ankle. So, long story short, or to make it in simple, basically, where my foot and my ankle meet, they are fractured. So, I mean, I can move my leg around. I still have full leg movement, although uh, the tendon that connects to my big toe on my left foot, I cannot control my toe at the moment. There's a large bruise where the tendon goes, and it goes from the tendon to the toe, right? So from my hip, feels like all the way from my hip all the way down to my big toe. I can see like right where my toes leave from my feet, or where my toes and my feet meet. The the part that actually allows your toe to move up and down, or to grab with your toes. Was ripped. My foot was extremely puffy. It's still kind of large, but I'm at least able to stand on my feet. At least get some movement out of it, some kind of distance. It's been about almost 2 weeks, a little bit more than 2 weeks now. Um, oh man, this shit sucks. But so far, what I've done is I've gotten the wraps. I went to the hospital, got a splint. I haven't gone back for therapy because I think I'll be okay. I'm pretty active, pretty mobile. I'm pretty sure I understand what to do. When I landed on the base, what happened was I jumped up, my body did a 180. So I went in to try to jump and touch the backboard. My body turned 180. I landed on my left ankle, and then my left ankle. I landed on both feet, but my right foot landed flat. My left foot landed on the corner, and it completely landed on like the rounded edge of that base for the basketball hoop. So yeah, this kind of sucks. Uh, it's been a pretty bad or pretty difficult 2 weeks. I used to repair cars while my foot was messed up. Uh, I don't think that has any major difference. Although, I'm sitting there trying to repair the vehicle on my knees, and I could feel my foot. Like when I'm on my knees and I try to sit down on my ankles, I totally messed that up. I felt that really, really badly. But it was like I'm sitting there, or I'm there on my knees, and my right foot is pointed towards the inside of my body behind me, and my left foot is pointing towards the outside of my body behind me. So it's pretty funny if you ask me. My foot wasn't completely dislocated or completely like turned in a different way, but it's pretty much it's a pretty bad pain. I can say that for sure. So I figured I'll do a tournament, this little tournament. Uh, just to do something, stay busy. Uh, I have been stretching. I have been doing, some kind of exercises to at least get movement or to get some kind of feeling in my muscles and my tendons. As I don't feel my left foot. Like I can't feel my big toe. I could wiggle my toes, although I cannot feel it. Like right now, if I try to touch them, my toe is not soft. It's almost like um, I don't know. I guess it's kind of tender meat. Right now, to give you an idea of what I'm doing, because I could feel, like my toes, and it's not flat. I landed on a rounded edge, and I could feel my foot trying to round. Like it's trying to round itself. So, I figured the easiest way to do would be use something like a cross, right? Something that would be the same length as my foot, but where my toes are, it would go across. So this way, it would be able to keep the bottom of my foot, the palm of my foot flat, right? So what I did was I decided to use a 12-inch crescent wrench, an adjustable 12-inch crescent wrench. I have the wrench where the wrench is uh, like basically my foot is on top of the wrench, but the wrench is where you adjust the opening or the size or the gap for the teeth of the actual crescent wrench. Excuse me, or the box wrench. Uh, I have the adjustable part where my toes are. I have the gap in between my pointer toe and my middle toe. Excuse me. I have my pinky toe on the smaller moving jaw of the adjustable wrench, and the part where that sticks out of the back is allowing my pinky toe to have something to stabilize it. Right, so this way it's not all like a rounded foot, or my foot is supposed to be flat. It feels like it's trying to round, so I'm trying to put something to flatten it out. And the crescent wrench I figured would be the best option, as it's 12 inches. My foot is not 12 inches, but it's large enough pad where it'll cover my palm of my foot. Uh, you can say what you want to say. It's not supposed to be done that way. Blah 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 blah. This, that, and the other. You're supposed to go to the hospital, use it while you have it. Blah blah blah. Although, that shit costs money. Yeah, they have options to get there for a more affordable approach, if you will, or a more you can do it kind of attitude. Although, this is a broken ankle, fractured ankle, so I almost lost complete connection to my leg and my foot. I might have lost my foot, almost lost my foot. You know what I mean? So it doesn't sound like it, but the way I landed, had I been heavier, carrying more stuff on me, or not as, if I would have just been, a few pounds heavier, I think my entire bone probably would have came out of my actual skin. Because I landed, so it's like, just think about your body free landing, so that's all your weight landing on your ankle. But for right now, it feels great because it's nice and cold. The nice cold steel feels good on my foot. I have the part where you hold the handle in the palm on the ball of my foot. So, I got something to keep my feet, or to keep my foot stable as I'm just sitting here. My foot definitely, the swelling of my foot definitely went down. My foot's starting to look like normal again. Although, near the ball of my foot, on the outside, like around the outside of my foot, right? So like if you go like the ball of my foot towards my toe, along the side of my foot, all the way in the rear towards the ball. It seems like there's like a bruise. I'm not exactly sure what that's from, but it's probably from me having my foot up while I'm sleeping, but nothing supporting it, is what I'm guessing. Um, like there's no circulation to it or whatever. I hope that doesn't make or it doesn't cause a big issue in the future. Although I don't know. My name is Abelardo Burnett. If you can't read it, I've never broken a bone in my body. I've never had any type of serious health, heart, or brain conditions, if you will, or any kind of medical conditions. I mean, uh, I have a crown for my left tooth, although that's about it. I'm pretty pretty physically fit. I'm pretty sure I can take care of this ankle fracture by myself. Although most people I know in the 21st century wouldn't exactly do it the same way I'm doing it. Although, again, the idea is to get to the hospital. It's not cheap and it's not close. So I'm not trying to do without, or any of that. It's just if you don't have the money or the funds to do it, you don't have the money or the funds to do it, right? Nothing I can say, nothing I can do. What I do is all based off of my own personal business, so like, people are always talking about how, YouTube was monetizing and all this other stuff. I mean, I have my own, I make my own money, but, I wasn't exactly planning, or I wasn't exactly ready for a fractured ankle. But here we are. Almost trying to get this guy in 5 minutes, man. But I don't think he's gonna let me. I don't think he's gonna allow me to win in 5 minutes. No, this is not gonna happen. This might be like a 7 or 8 minute match. Maybe less if he beats me. So, nothing really much going on for me, man. Just here playing the game, trying to at least stay busy or more or less keep myself entertained. Man, Sting, man, he's getting me in this one, man. He might win. Shit, gee. I don't know, man. Maybe because this thing is not exactly being done by fiber optics, because I mean, I got it on my phone and it's not through the actual PlayStation. This has got to be. It's not going to be played the same. You understand? So it's not going to have the same. It's not going to have the same timing. It's not going to have the same effects. This thing is it's going to be able to play the game much more streamlined. Although one thing it will do is, it's got to be exact. You understand? So I hate to be, like that person that likes to be a geek about it, but think about it. Okay, you're playing the game. The game is looking for an electronic value in order for it to create its next event of actions or next group of events, right? So as I press the button, the group of events happens, right? The group of events happens, then the action plays, and we see it in the screen, right? So now, if it's not fiber optic, meaning the CD's not spinning, the CD's not going to glitch out on me, Now it's all through the physical memory of the game, right? And then as it's using the physical raw memory of the game, all I'm doing is changing the movement of blocks, right? So uh, you figure it's gonna have to be blocks because it's all pixels, right? So it's all pixels that are moving. A certain group of pixels create a certain image, right? So I think this gets really, really fun and really, really interesting in a larger scale, but that's neither here nor there. Man, this guy is he's not letting me let me get my winnings here, man. I'm trying to win. I'm trying to get this W. Knock him out of the tournament, advance in the tournament. But that's just me. So I think it's going to be a totally different gameplay. As now sometimes I'll sit there and I'll be trying to, I'll try to get the punch in. I mean, if it keeps on going through timing, like I'll press the button, he blocks. I'll press the button, he still blocks. Then I'll press the button, he still blocks. And then it's like the computer wins regardless. Because they're gonna make the split second decision, and the split second decision is gonna be like the command. You understand? That's gonna happen. So when that split second decision happens from the computer, now I gotta sit here and try to figure out, am I gonna be able to continue to wrestle this guy? When his split second decision, is automated. It's computer. But whatever. The idea is to get the W. This is already a 9-minute match almost. Wow. Nope, still nothing. Come on, man. You gotta tap out already, dog. So, I think maybe another week, maybe about 4 more days, I should be able to walk just fine. Although at this point, I'm not able to walk, which pretty much, it's not the greatest thing. It takes a lot longer to get to places. It takes a lot longer to do things. Come on, man. Oh, come on, man. I decided to mute the game just because it's pretty loud. I mean, I could turn down the volume, although let's just win this game already. Win this match already, man. That's a long match, G. Just to try and get a W. Narrow wind. Whoa.